I've been asked to talk about leadership, but first I should explain who I am. I used to be an investment banker. After that, I became an international bureaucrat working for the World Bank, going around the world, talking to people in developing countries about their financial markets, stock markets, etc. But back to leadership. It's a personal characteristic. Some people are born to be leaders, some people are born to be followers. Fortunately, there are a lot more of the latter than the former, or the leaders wouldn't have anyone to lead. But the interesting thing about personal characteristics is it's again, not appearance, but character. It helps to be tall and strong and have a big booming voice. But on the other hand, think of Napoleon. He was short and quiet, but he was a pretty good leader for a while. Another important characteristic is just the ability to get people to have confidence in you. And you do that by leading from the front. Never ask people to do something that you won't do yourself or haven't done yourself. You're not a leader if you're just telling people to go off and do whatever it is if you don't really know what it is you're asking them to do. People will trust you if they know that you can do it yourself. You're not asking them to do the impossible. Think of firemen. The guy going up the ladder first is usually the chief, not the most junior recruit. He's got to lead and show the way. A more modern example of Napoleon is Nelson Mandela, thrown in jail for 30 years for fighting for independence in South Africa, ended up as president of the country. How did he do that? He was a natural-born leader, but he set a very good example. He led from the front and built confidence in himself and confidence in his own people, which is another important aspect of leadership. You've got to make sure your troops not only trust you, but have the confidence that they really believe you can accomplish whatever it is you're asking them to accomplish. Another important aspect of this is feeding your troops. Now that's an old military expression in a way, and I'm reminded of it thinking of my father, who told me his story of going across the Kalahari Desert in what was then German Southwest Africa on his horse John Gill. He always fed his horse before he fed himself. It was that if his horse dies, he would die. For you kids, an even better example might be Isidore Sharp, the founder of the Four Seasons hotel chain, a Toronto boy who started out as practically a day laborer, shifting heavy material for his father, who had a construction business, ended up with the best hotel chain in the world, the Four Seasons. And his motto was service, to give the best possible service to his customers, which in a way is feeding your troops, making sure all of the people working for you, dealing with your customers, are proud of their jobs and really want to make sure that the customers come back a second, a third, and a fourth time.